Alrighty guys, welcome back to Bottom of the Class, and thank you for joining us for our segment called Off the Top, where we inform you guys on what's trending on the news today. So without further ado, I'll start off with saying that a nonprofit called Ocean Cleanup has has started their plan of removing trash from the ocean, and they have this huge, it's a floating boom system that's like this huge U-shaped thing that's just gonna go along the currents of the ocean and just collects just trash along the way. And apparently there's two of these massive trash islands, one on the west coast of America and one on the east coast of Japan and everything. And they're probably they look like they're the size of Texas, but
that's what I heard.
Yeah, they're gonna start sweeping up now and everything. And wrong way. And so it's expected to take up 150,000 pounds of plastic per year, which sounds like a lot, dude. But right now, these two islands cover about 1.6 million square miles and 1.8 trillion pieces of trash. So while it is, starting something, and we're working towards cleaning up, dude, I don't see it making a huge difference for a while.
But currently, it's helping.
There's your fucking pun, Adrian.
I don't understand the "oh my god" that comes from everyone.
And so
I don't understand that.
Stupid pun.
There's enough of that.
Okay.
No.
Matt the gatekeeper. All
right, what you got next?
So, Baltimore. Okay, so apparently being nice it's gonna get you killed nowadays. You can't even be nice anymore because this chick in Baltimore, dude,
been ahead of that curve.
Drove up to this homeless lady who was about 20-year-old homeless lady, was holding a sign saying hungry, need money, and she looked she was carrying what looked like a baby, and so she drove up with her family, all her family was in the car, got her wallet out to give this lady money. This man approached the car that was allegedly with her to thank them for giving them money. The guy reaches into her the car to tries taking this lady's wallet, and can't get it out, pulls out a knife and just stabs this lady to death, and they both just run off.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so it was this really nice 52-year-old woman, and that's what being nice got her, dude. You just can't be nice anymore. So I guess at this point in time, we just have to keep our wits and
hate. All just need to start hating.
Stop helping homeless people.
Jeez.
We're trying to get on the come up too, though.
Well, apparently,
you don't know which ones. You gotta flip a coin, dude.
Yeah.
Mitchell, you got anything for us?
Yeah, I got this thing about a curling team, which might actually make curling interesting for once. They were kicked out for being, and I quote, extremely drunk. So, an Olympic champion has apologized after his curling team was thrown out of a Canadian tournament for being extremely drunk. So, that's the story.
Hey, is it that guy with the sweet-ass Mario mustache?
I would like to think so.
Hey, Canadians can drink. Oh, my God.
For real?
Yeah, and beer's expensive, so I don't know how they afford it. It was $75 for...
Every Canadian can drink
How much
a lot.
is a can of dip?
$36. I only bought one, though, so leave me alone.
What you got, Kyle?
All right, so what I got is pretty crazy. There's this guy by the name of Samuel Little, and back in September 2012, he was arrested at a Kentucky homeless shelter for I guess being
Homeless?
drunk or something. And so they found out he had narcotics charges back in LA, and upon his arrival to LA County, they matched up his DNA with 3 other homicides. And I guess in addition to that, he finally got charged with that. And when he got charged with that, he also his DNA started popping up all over the country. And so these Texas Rangers in Odessa matched up the DNA, and so they just were going back and forth and started talking to him, and finally he opened up, and he's confessed to 90 murders around the country, which is nuts.
Insane.
And so I think the craziest thing about this is that he's able to he remembers everything, what car he was driving, and he can even draw pictures of the woman he killed.
If only he put his talent somewhere else.
all 90
murdering people.
Well, so far 34 have been confirmed, and they're trying to DNA match and other stuff with the rest of them. But
all right, let's hear it.
that's just nuts.
And
this guy did it from 1970 through 2005, and then he just was, I guess, escaped all of them because he was homeless.
Can you repeat his name?
All right, Matt, what do you have?
What's
No, what's his name? I didn't catch it.
Samuel Little.
Seems a little extreme.
All right. So Matt or Kyle, what else you have?
Oh my god, dude.
The other thing was that my fantasy team's taking a hurting, and probably everyone else's fantasy team's taking a hurting after what Kareem Hunt did. Actually, what he did in the past. Apparently, like, he kicked out these drunk girls that went to Kent State, I believe, because he found out that they were underage, and so he kicked them out of the hotel room. And I guess words were exchanged, and there's a video of him kicking the girls and shoving them. And so he's like one of the top running backs in the NFL, and he literally, the day the video got released, he got released from the Chiefs. And so it's like nuts, because like that's one thing the NFL doesn't stand on, is like domestic violence, which is good, because like they shouldn't, you know, that's not right. But it's just crazy because it's like videos back in February and it's just not getting out. But that's the NFL for you.
Yeah,
definitely.
I guess justice should be served.
Absolutely.
Because he is in the wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you had something.
I thought you had another pun.
Would you say they got Kareemed?
Yeah, I'd probably say that. So Ariana Grande breaks YouTube's premiere record
Okay, next.
with her "Thank You Next" video.
Oh, thank you, next. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, viewed over 46 million times within the first 24 hours.
Jeez.
You know that there's some girl out there that watched that and just like is like blowing off every guy like, thank you, next.
Yeah, right. Every girl can relate to this.
Dude. All right, we got one, I guess, next to me. Thank you next in all people.
What?
Are you okay, dude? Are you okay?
I just had a stroke on the podcast. You guys heard it live.
Dude, I was trying to like turn my shit off, but also read, but you know, whatever. Anyway, fucking Adrian, what you got? Adrian, how do you slide in someone's DM? Let's talk about that real quick.
This isn't trending.
It's not. Go ahead. What do you
Adrian, do
got?
girls have Tinders? I've always wondered.
Huh?
No, never mind.
Then how you been?
We're getting
Girls have
so
Dude, that's
sidetracked.
suspect right there.
Oh, you gotta set it to women.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
kept deleting mine. I didn't know.
Understandable, man.
Oh my god.
Josh, do you have anything?
Yes, I do. So, the Me Too movement strikes again. Neil deGrasse Tyson
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
faces investigation for sexual misconduct claims. So 3 women have already come forward. I don't know how to feel about this, man. I don't.
Dude, you can't get Neil, man.
Good.
But you know what? They said the same thing about Morgan Freeman,
Yeah. I heard
and then
about that one.
he got cleared. I think he got cleared. I don't know if it's still going, but I know he's still doing movies, which tells me that it's.
Like, how did they clear that though? I feel like
I don't know.
That's really difficult.
That's hard.
Because he made a statement. Neil did, and he was saying like, "Do you guys want me to say something? Because I know like no one's gonna believe me. Like I'm the one. Like I'm the accusee. Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I'm the accusee. Like people don't believe me. Like what should I? You want me to say something? Which makes me think like, is that his alibi to like try to like not talk about this thing? And like so I made me think maybe he did do it.
I don't think
or maybe he's just.
Maybe it's the one in me that doesn't want to believe that he did it. But
Well, Adrian, what do you have to say? You're making
why
these
are you making that face?
crazy ass.
I never
faces.
understand how someone so smart can do something so stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you think about it, Adrian? First of all, 'cause
Seriously,
he's
you're
giving dirty looks over
seriously,
here.
You have something to say. You're just not saying it. This is your voice. This is your moment.
All right,
Speak.
What do you got? What do you got? Let's hear it.
What are you asking me?
Well, you don't. You seem like you disagree with what I was saying.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
You think he did it?
So you
If I
think
was
he?
Morgan Freeman.
Of course he fucking did it.
What?
Very bold, but
Well, then I guess we'll leave it at that, man. So thank you guys for tuning in to Off the Top, and just tune in next week to see what else is trending.
Yeah,
going
drunk
on.
curlers, dude.
huh?
No.